back to Speed Build Sunday. This week, I have a bit of a different build for you. It's not one that is kind of like my other builds that I do. I feel like I have a bit of a style at this point, or like a type of build that I do most of the time. This is not one of those builds. This is a beach house. I'm a little afraid of building beach houses. I don't know why. I've never really been in one. Maybe that's why. I'm not really sure. But I decided to build a beach house. And this is also different because this house was built with gameplay in mind. I built this house for my short lifespan legacy challenge that we've been playing over on my Twitch channel. For more information on that, check out the links down below. But the heir of our challenge right now is a mermaid. And right now they live in Brindleton Bay. But we decided that we want him to live out his mermaid dreams in Sulani. So we're like, let's go build a beach house in Sulani. And now I built the beach house. They're living in there. It's a great time. This is actually the first build I've done for a long time just on my own. I built this after stream one day because I was like kind of feeling inspired and didn't want to waste my time on stream building it because I really was interested in the gameplay at that point. So I built this just actually a few days ago. This is like the freshest speed build I've ever put out. I didn't really have too much inspiration photos. I found a floor plan that I kind of based it off of, but that was really just more the exterior shape. I didn't go with the floor plan when it came to the interior. I literally just used the shape of the exterior and like this driveway bit. And even the driveway bit's a little different than what it is in the picture. And it's not even a driveway, it's more of just like an entrance patch of dirt. That's really what it is. It's just a variation of sand. But I'll be honest, I'm really happy with how this house turned out. I wish I made it a little bit smaller. After playing with it on stream for a few hours, it's really, really big. So I honestly might go and shrink it in a little bit, keeping the same shape, just making it a few tiles smaller on either side, because you'll see at the end, we ended up with a really big open spot in the living room that I just put a rug on there and I was like, done, why not? So I might go change it and make it a little bit smaller. But here you can see the kitchen. I think the kitchen is probably my favorite part of the whole build. I really like the blues. The island living counters are just beautiful and they go so well with this tile. And the island living counters don't have cabinets, but they do have those like other cabinets. They not like the normal kitchen ones, but I threw those up there and don't think I've ever used them before, let alone like looked at them. So that's what we got going on today and I really like it. I honestly struggled a little bit with this little dining space because I wanted to make sure to keep that one wall so we had the hallway still feel like a hallway. I don't know why I wanted that, but I did. But I struggled with the colors for a little while, and I'm actually probably going to remove those paintings at some point and put all of my Sims family's photos there, because I think that'd be a great spot to put all of our photos and screenshots. Now this entrance part, I don't know what made me want to do this, but I was like, let's put in some framed fish tanks. So why not? So I put the fish tanks in and just like a I think I put 2 in there. So it's 1x4 room and just put the fish tanks in there. I believe it's the fish tanks from Spa Day. Don't quote me on that. I'm probably wrong. And then I just put some windows on there so you can like see the tanks. And I think it looks really, really fun and like a great front entrance for a beach house, because why wouldn't you have a fish tank on either side of the entrance? Why not? These bathrooms, they got kind of the short end of the stick. By the time I was doing the bathrooms, I got kind of bored, I'll be honest. But one of them has a step down shower, because I was like, I've never done a step down shower, just step up shower. It's like the second one. So I was like, what if we do a step down shower? That's really all the interest in the bathrooms is the showers. But it's okay. And then I turned this into an office. I want the next heir, or just one of the next children in my game, to be an artist. So I went and put like an artist studio in there, as well as like a desk and computer later as an office. I really like how the kids' room turned out too. I used that one wallpaper that looks like a sunset in like the blue color, and I think it's really, really cute. And then these 2, I would say, master bedrooms are huge. They're absolutely enormous. I put a jacuzzi tub in one of them. Why would you put a jacuzzi tub in a master bedroom? I don't know, but I did it because I felt like it. But I went with more of a green and brown color scheme for that room. And I really like how it turned out with like the dark brown and the green. And in this room, I went with more of like the peach and the blue based off of like the bed and the canopy. And I really like how it looks. I thought they were really, really cute. But this room actually ended up being the room for the grandmother of the family, and the other one was actually for the sister. And the dad, like the heir, he's a mermaid. He doesn't need a bed. He sleeps in the water, and then his kids sleep in the kids' room. So that's the build. I'm gonna go jump over to Sulani and give you guys a little bit of a tour. All right, so here it is from the outside. It just looks kind of plain and like a beach house. I will say this roof was a pain to roof, and I'm just glad it looks relatively okay. But this house is located on the Sapphire Shores lot in Sulani, and I'm just realizing that I've lost some of my plants. Where did they go? I had more plants. I don't know where they went. But if you come here inside, you can see we do have the fish tanks. There's currently no fish in it. Eventually I'll put fish in there. We'll put fish. But you can see it's just a 1x4 room with some windows on top. That's all that is. But right here off of the entrance, we have the living room. Nice and simple, not much on the walls. I'll be honest, when it came to decorating, I got kind of bored. I kind of got bored and was like, I'll just take care of it when we're playing on stream. So that's what I'm doing. Right here is the bathroom with the step down shower right outside of this bedroom, which is the grandmother's room. Why? Also, if you can't tell, I did actually shrink it a little bit. One tile on each side, I went and shrunk it while I was actually streaming. There's also a few things in here that weren't in here when I was streaming as well. So just keep that in mind. Here we have the office, we have a computer, we have this podium because the grandmother is a lawyer, so she needed the research and debate skill. But she finally mastered it, so that's great. And then we have this little art studio space with like a perfect view of the lookout so that you can paint what you see for one of our future Sims. And then we have the dining over here, exact same as what it was. I'll eventually, like I said, I'll take these out and replace them with family photos. But for right now, that's what it is. And then we have this bedroom. This bedroom is actually the heir's sister's room. Typically, she'll usually sleep in here. However, at this point, they kind of just sleep in whatever bed they sleep in. I don't really force them to sleep wherever they go. And then this is the kids' room. I actually went and added a toddler bed because I forgot that I had a toddler. So we have a toddler bed, but otherwise it's the exact same. And like we have a potty. And actually our heir has been sleeping on this bed the most and just has been sleeping in the same room as the children. And that's okay because otherwise he's sleeping out in the water, and sometimes he doesn't want to do that, or sometimes he breaks the game by doing that. And then we have this bathroom off the kitchen. Simple, plain, it's a bathroom. And then we have our kitchen with a hamburger cake on the counter because we just aged up a Sim. Exactly the same as it was in the build. You can see it's nice, plain, simple, clean looking, and I love the clean look of it. I also added some pet essentials because we have pets. And then outside, I don't really think you got to see the outside in the speed build. We have a tiki bar because the sister, her name is Chips, by the way. And the mermaid's name is Fish. If you want to know the explanation, come ask me on stream. I don't have the energy to give you an explanation on those names right now. But Chips is a chef, so she needed the mixology skill. And then I have this kind of fake pool because you can't really put a pool on a porch that I'm aware of. So you kind of have like an enclosed part of the ocean and then the ocean. But I have found that if Fish, our merman, sleeps in this area, he can't get out. And I don't know why. He just sticks there. And then if he comes out, he just swims through the patio or the inside, and I don't understand why. And over here we have this gazebo type thing because I don't know if I mentioned it, but Chips has a wellness aspiration and he's a yoga instructor. So he can teach his classes over here. That's the teacher mat, and these are 3 student mats. He's already made like a few hundred simoleons off of it. So proud Sim parent over here. But that's the build. I really like how it came out. I think I'm still gonna shrink it a little bit more. It does still feel really big for me at least. And I might shrink some of the bedrooms or something. I don't really know. It's kind of just I probably play in it again in a week or so, and then I'll decide what I really want to do with it. But I really like it. It's kind of got me out of my comfort zone with decorating and building a little bit. I don't often use island living except for like a few different items. So it was fun to use a lot of those items. Will I build a beach house anytime soon again? No. I will not. Not my forte. I hate the beach. Like, I literally lived 5 minutes from the beach and was like, I hate this. We're moving back to the snow. Like, it's literally snowing outside right now in New Jersey. I hate the beach. I'm sorry. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have a build that you would like to see as a speed build or any other video ideas, challenges, gameplay challenges, build challenges, leave them down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.